And she can't be, like a light switch. She got to leave the light on and let it shine bright. And if she can get that done, I believe we can definitely send them home packing. But with all that being said, we know one main focus that a lot of these players have when they come to Indiana is the fans. We sent it from the very first game they played, going back to the Chicago Sky. They sparked the whole investigation of Ranger Reese allegedly being harassed by fans. And, a lot of people said, well, not a lot of people, but she stated that she was hearing racist remarks and all this stuff.
The Indiana Fever secured an impressive victory against the Atlanta Dream in their playoff matchup at home. The Atlanta Dream managed to make some history during this contest, recording one of the lowest scoring totals in WNBA playoff history. This win moves the Fever significantly closer to advancing to the second round of the playoffs. Early predictions favored Indiana in this series, and their performance validated those expectations. The team needs consistent contributions from players like Leah Boston, who cannot afford to be inconsistent in her output. She must maintain steady performance throughout if the team hopes to eliminate their opponents and advance further.
This stuff, and luckily your boy John Liquidator had some people at the game, and I pretty much had some footage of their sideline, bro, and released the audio, showed that they was lying. And this has been a growing thing with people in the WNBA. It's a lot of lying going on, hence why the numbers are down, because they can't never tell the truth. They don't really care about the fans, and they damn sure don't even want to pay their players. Well, I'm here to tell you,
fan behavior has become a recurring theme when teams visit Indiana this season. From the season opener against Chicago, there have been multiple incidents involving spectator conduct. Previous allegations included claims of harassment and inappropriate comments directed at visiting players, though investigations revealed discrepancies in some of these reports. During the recent playoff game, another fan-related incident occurred involving Atlanta Dream player Alicia Gray. Video footage of the situation has spread widely across social media platforms. A courtside spectator was reportedly removed from the venue following an interaction with Gray during active play.
To pay their players. Well, I'm here to tell you, looked like Alicia Gray might have got a fan ejected last night. And let's pull this up right here, man. So this is currently going viral all over the damn internet. And that is the situation between an Indiana Fever fan and Alicia Gray at the playoff game last night. Indiana nasty fans is what this quote is right here. Say, what kind of moron mouth breaker fan ish talk.
The incident highlights ongoing tensions between players and fans in the league. Professional sports typically involve passionate supporters who engage in verbal exchanges with opposing players. This behavior is generally considered part of the competitive atmosphere, particularly for those purchasing premium seating locations. The timing of this particular incident proved problematic, as it occurred during active gameplay rather than during natural breaks in action. Gray stopped participating in the play to address the fan directly, which is unusual compared to similar situations in other professional leagues like the NBA. Critics argue that courtside ticket holders pay premium prices specifically for the proximity to players and the ability to engage in trash talk.
Hey, what kind of moron mouth breaker fan ish talks Alicia Gray, one of the most unbothered players in the WNBA, baller, just wants to play, get her money, and drink her tea. Arena removal isn't enough. Tear down. My whole thing about it is, man, this is why this league, let me blow it up here. Bro, we have fans, like, this is what it is, bro. Like, y'all are actual professional sports leagues, bro. You play for the opposite team. Fans are going to talk shit.
These expensive seats come with the expectation of interaction between fans and players. The removal of the spectator for standard heckling behavior has generated debate about appropriate boundaries. The referee's involvement in the situation remains unclear, as officials typically handle more serious violations that warrant fan ejection. The nature of what the fan said has not been disclosed, though observers suggest it likely fell within normal bounds of sports heckling rather than crossing into offensive territory. This incident represents another example of how player-fan interactions have become increasingly scrutinized in women's professional basketball. The league continues to navigate the balance between protecting players from genuine harassment while maintaining the energetic atmosphere that passionate fans bring to games.
I'm going to talk shit. This is just what it is, bro. Now, it's up to you to ignore it. to ignore it. But this league has been in a sunken place for so long, man. And it's really starting to bother me as a content creator and as somebody that got to report on this dumb shit. Because that's what it is, bro. It's dumb and it's stupid. And I'm tired of this damn league, bro. I'm sick of the content. I'm sick of just all of it, bro. Because it's a bunch of bullshit. Because these ladies.
Viewership data for the playoff game shows mixed results for the league. The Fever versus Dream matchup drew 951,000 average viewers on ABC, making it the second most watched first-round game in history. However, these numbers still fall short of the 1 million viewer threshold that many consider a benchmark for mainstream success. These viewing figures reflect broader challenges facing women's professional basketball in terms of audience growth and engagement. Despite increased attention and investment in recent years, the league struggles to consistently reach larger television audiences. The combination of on-court incidents, fan controversies, and modest viewership numbers continues to generate discussion about the direction of women's professional basketball.
A bunch of bullshit, because these ladies come out here, y'all complain, y'all want more money, y'all want more notoriety, y'all finally get a little notoriety, y'all bitching. Y'all talk about the content creators, y'all talk about the fans, y'all beat up y'all players, and y'all commissioner ain't worth 2 pennies. Like, this is, it's just hard to constantly report on this stuff. The numbers are down. Like, y'all killed the whole fucking genre on YouTube. Don't nobody even want to watch our videos now because of y'all.
These issues persist as the league attempts to expand its reach and establish itself as a major entertainment property. Player reactions to fan behavior vary significantly across the league. Some athletes handle heckling with composure, while others become visibly frustrated by crowd interactions. This inconsistency in responses contributes to ongoing debates about appropriate standards for fan conduct. The removal of paying customers for standard sports behavior raises questions about revenue priorities versus player comfort. Premium seating represents significant income for teams, making ejections of high-paying fans a complex business decision.
Whole fucking genre on YouTube. Don't nobody even want to watch our videos now because of y'all. And then y'all come on here and complain about a fan heckling you. Let's watch the video. Look, it's in the middle of the game. Instead of you watching the damn play, instead of you watching what, bro, does this happen in the NBA? Because I don't think it does. I've never seen the NBA in the middle of a play. Maybe in breaks like shooting free throws, commercial break.
Security protocols at venues have evolved in response to various incidents throughout the season. Arenas now face pressure to protect players while maintaining the authentic sports atmosphere that fans expect from their investment in tickets. League officials have not issued comprehensive guidelines regarding fan behavior standards. This absence of clear policies leaves individual venues to make judgment calls about what constitutes acceptable spectator conduct versus behavior warranting removal. The playoff atmosphere typically intensifies crowd energy and verbal exchanges between fans and players. Managing this environment requires careful balance between preserving competitive spirit and preventing situations that could escalate beyond appropriate bounds.
Commercial break, walking to the bench. Not in the middle of the actual damn play have you had a player stop to argue with a heckle fan. I'm telling y'all guys, be prepared for a major change on my channel, bro. I am losing patience for the WNBA. I just got to be honest with you guys, bro. I am losing patience because every day is some stupid thing like this that I got to report.
Social media amplification of these incidents creates additional pressure on all parties involved. What might have been minor confrontations in previous eras now become viral content that shapes public perception of the league and its participants. The financial implications of fan ejections extend beyond individual ticket sales.
You got different people that talk trash about the Indiana Fever fan base, and to me, it's kind of jacked up because we got to defend ourselves. And I mean, like, we never defend ourselves. Now we got another situation of some more drama coming out this situation. And what's crazy is that I rock out with this Twitter account, bro. Like, I never knew they was like an Indiana Fever hater, you know, but obviously they kind of is, man. They kind of is. And Yeah, let's head on over to Twitter right.
The broader conversation about women's professional sports continues to evolve as leagues seek to establish their identity and cultural place. Fan behavior incidents represent one aspect of this ongoing development process as the sport matures and grows its audience base. Additional photographs have emerged showing the Indiana Fever supporter who was escorted from the playoff contest involving Alicia Gray. These images provide further insight into the controversial incident that occurred during active gameplay. The situation continues to generate widespread discussion across social media platforms.
Twitter right now, so y'all can see what the hell I'm talking about. So this is the post right here that has popped up about an hour ago, dog. About an hour ago, this photo is leaked out of the internet. So this is the fan right here, I'm guessing, being removed from the stadium. And as y'all can see, Buddy got on the wristband. And he definitely paid to be down there. It stated players should not have to go through this. Go through what?
Various internet communities have offered different perspectives on what transpired between the spectator and the Atlanta Dream player. Many observers question whether the response was proportionate to whatever comments were made. Indiana's fan base faces ongoing scrutiny and criticism from multiple sources online. Different digital platforms allow negative characterizations of Fever supporters to circulate widely. These portrayals often paint the entire fan base with broad generalizations that many find unfair and inaccurate.
Have to go through this. Go through what? Because it never came out what he said. What did dude say that was so bad? What did he say that was so bad to let him get it removed? And supposedly he was removed and able to come back. From what I'm hearing, he didn't all the way get removed. For real, for real. So somebody said, so I'm all for a batter, but let's keep the same energy. Make sure you say the same ish at the Pacers game, someone like Tremont Green.
Recent social media posts have shared images of the incident, showing the removed spectator wearing a wristband indicating paid courtside access. The photographs surfaced approximately 1 hour after initial reports, providing visual confirmation of the ejection process. Security personnel can be seen escorting the individual from the premium seating area. Reports suggest the fan was not permanently banned from the venue. Sources indicate the spectator was temporarily removed, but later permitted to return to their seat.
You say the same ish at the Pacers game, someone like Tremont Green, Giannis talked that ish then too. What did he say? Like, these are all people speculate. Horrible fan base, awful fan base. It's funny because it's already been confirmed. He was saying typical heckling stuff. He called her flopper. The fans returned to their seats shortly after. By the way, do your research instead of constantly spreading misinformation. Damn. So he called her a flopper? Bro, if that's the truth, let's see.
This detail raises questions about the severity of whatever prompted the initial ejection. Speculation about the exact words exchanged has varied widely across different platforms. Some accounts suggest the fan used standard heckling terminology typical of sporting events. Others have claimed more serious violations occurred, though no official statements have confirmed specific details. One widely circulated report indicates the spectator called the player a flopper, a common basketball term referring to exaggerated reactions to contact.
That's the truth. Let's see. Now, I'm finna do some research because if that is what dude said, oh my God, everybody need to get going off on. I mean, if she crying because he called her a flopper, I am lost for words. So let's see. What's this? Oh, this is
If accurate, this would represent standard trash talk rather than anything particularly offensive or inappropriate for a sporting venue. The incident occurred during active play, which distinguishes it from typical fan-player interactions that happen during timeouts or breaks in action. Video footage shows Gray stopping her participation in the ongoing play to address the courtside situation directly. Team officials have not released detailed statements about what transpired or what specific language prompted the security response. The absence of clear information has allowed various interpretations and theories to proliferate across social media.
After saying something to Alicia Gray. Let's see. What did Natasha Howard do? And mind you, bro, they still playing the game. This was all happening while the game was going on. And y'all don't know what America said. Cannot thank our fans enough for showing up in a huge way for us last night. Fever faithful, you are unmatched a long time.
Players from both teams reacted differently to the situation. Some Atlanta Dream teammates appeared to console Gray following the incident, while Indiana Fever personnel focused on continuing the game. The emotional impact on Gray was visible as she returned to her team's bench area. Post-game interviews did not include detailed discussion of the incident. Gray was reportedly unavailable for media availability following the contest.
Huge way for us last night. Fever faithful, you are unmatched a long time coming. You deserve that one. Whoo! Letting Amricaz letting them know. Y'all better leave the fans alone, bro. Y'all better leave the fans alone, bro. This is getting ridiculous. This person said the Indiana Fever shut the Atlanta Dream down. Alicia Gray crying like a newborn infant baby over a fan. Come on, this is a playoff game. We are here to fight in your head, and clearly it worked. This was do or die for us. And judging.
This absence of direct commentary has left observers to speculate about the nature and impact of whatever occurred. The New York Times covered the story, though their reporting also lacks specific details about the actual words spoken. Major media outlets have focused more on the fact that an ejection occurred rather than examining what justified such action. Critics argue that removing paying customers for standard sports heckling sets concerning precedents. Courtside tickets often cost over $1,000, representing significant financial investment from supporters who expect to engage with the competitive atmosphere.
And judging by your performance, mission accomplished. Ha! Hold on. What else to say? Mission accomplished. I'm getting my belt out. So I'm trying to see ATO, because I'm not seeing where he said he was a flopper. Hold on. Here we go. Fever fans tossed from game after exchanging words.
The broader narrative about Indiana's fan base continues to evolve in ways that many local supporters find problematic. Media coverage often emphasizes negative incidents while downplaying the diverse composition of the team's following, which includes supporters from all backgrounds. This pattern of controversial fan interactions has become a recurring theme throughout the season. Multiple incidents involving visiting players have generated headlines and investigations, though resolution details are often less publicized than initial allegations. The league has not established clear guidelines about acceptable fan behavior boundaries.